Let's get right into it. Number 7. Killer cleaning mixes. You've got a catastrophic mess. Maybe the bathroom looks like a science experiment gone wrong, or the kitchen is just unspeakable. Your brain goes, if one cleaner is good, two must be amazing. Let's mix them up for super cleaning power. Stop right there. You're not making a super cleaner. You're basically playing amateur chemist in your bathroom. And spoiler alert, you're terrible at chemistry. Bleach is like that one friend who really doesn't play well with others. Mix bleach with ammonia, and you create chloramine gas. This stuff will have you coughing like you just chain-smoked a carton of cigarettes in 5 minutes. Your eyes will water so much, people will think you just watched the ending of Marley and Me. Ammonia isn't just in glass cleaners, it's also in urine. So if you're using bleach on pet accidents without flushing first, you've just turned your bathroom into a chemical weapons facility. Mix bleach with vinegar, and it creates chlorine gas. Yes, that chlorine gas. The stuff they used in World War I. Nothing says spring cleaning like recreating historical chemical warfare in your toilet bowl. Your quest for a shiny toilet just became a war crime against your own lungs. Bleach plus rubbing alcohol creates chloroform, the stuff kidnappers use in movies to knock people out. While it won't instantly knock you out like Hollywood suggests, it will damage your liver, kidneys, and nervous system. So instead of cleaning your bathroom, you're basically giving yourself a DIY organ failure. Don't think you're safe with the natural cleaners. Mixing hydrogen peroxide with vinegar creates peracetic acid. This stuff is so corrosive, it makes your ex's personality look pleasant. It'll burn your skin, eyes, and lungs faster than you can say, Pinterest cleaning hack. It's easy to accidentally do this. Maybe you clean the toilet with one product, then add another without rinsing, and suddenly, toxic fumes. The golden rule is never mix cleaning products, especially bleach with anything other than water. Those warning labels aren't suggestions. They're actual warnings about not accidentally poisoning yourself. If one product isn't working, rinse thoroughly before trying something else. Your sparkling clean home shouldn't come at the cost of functioning lungs. That super cleaner hack isn't making you a cleaning genius. You're becoming a warning for others. Number 6. Food hacks make you sick. Food hacks that are basically playing Russian roulette with your digestive system. The forever fresh avocado hack. You've seen it everywhere. Cut an avocado in half, stick the unused half in water, and it stays green forever. Except what they don't tell you is that you're basically running a bacteria bed and breakfast. The surface of an avocado can have listeria and salmonella just chilling there, and when you dunk it in water, you're not preserving it. You're giving those bacteria a luxury spa experience. Listeria is particularly nasty because it actually thrives in cold temperatures. So while you think your fridge is keeping things safe, listeria is in there doing the backstroke. The rustic canning trend. Nothing says wholesome like preserving your own vegetables. Wrong. If you mess this up, you're basically creating biological weapons in mason jars. The star of this horror show is botulism. Fun fact, the word botulism comes from the Latin word for sausage, because back in the day, people kept dying from badly made sausages. Botulism bacteria produce one of the deadliest toxins known to humans. It's invisible, odorless, and tasteless. One contaminated green bean could contain enough toxin to permanently relocate you to the afterlife. The chicken sink shower. The idea is you wash the chicken to get rid of germs. In reality, you're creating a salmonella sprinkler system. When water hits raw chicken, it doesn't wash away bacteria. It launches them into the air like tiny, invisible paratroopers. They land on your counters, your dishes, that apple you were about to eat. Your entire kitchen is now a biohazard. The only thing that kills these bacteria is proper cooking temperature. So skip the spa day for your chicken. Pat it dry and let the oven do its job. Oh, and bonus fun fact, spice jars are often the germiest things in your kitchen because people touch them while handling raw meat. So that oregano container has seen things, terrible things. Number 5. Killer pet hacks. Some internet pet hacks are less helpful and more, here's how to accidentally poison Fluffy. Your dog's limping around like he just lost a dance battle. You think, hey, I'll just give him some of my ibuprofen. What's the worst that could happen? Well, turns out your dog's liver isn't built like yours. That tiny pill you pop for a headache is basically a grenade in your dog's stomach. We're talking ulcers, kidney failure, and a vet bill that'll make you need painkillers. And cats with Tylenol means one regular pill can turn your cat into a medical emergency. Then there's the natural flea killer crowd. Just use essential oils, they say. Garlic works great, they promise. Yeah, and so does setting your house on fire. But we don't recommend that either. Tea tree oil on cats is like giving them a toxic spa day. Their liver can't process it, so instead of a relaxing treatment, they get tremors and respiratory problems. And garlic, sure, it keeps vampires away, but it also destroys your pet's red blood cells. Your dog won't be worried about Count Dracula when they're dealing with anemia. The food sharers. My dog loves grapes. Cool. And some people love jumping off bridges, but that doesn't make it smart. Grapes can cause kidney failure in dogs, and scientists still don't know why. Then there's xylitol. It's in sugar-free gum, some peanut butters, and basically anything labeled diet. For humans, it's fine. For dogs, it's like injecting pure chaos into their bloodstream. Their blood sugar crashes faster than crypto in a bear market. They start staggering around like they just did 10 shots of tequila, except instead of a hangover, they get liver failure. And chocolate, dark chocolate, has theobromine, which dogs process about as well as I process rejection. Very poorly. Your pet isn't a tiny human in a fur coat, so maybe skip the internet hacks and actually call a vet. Number 4. Deadly Dr. Internet. You feel a weird twinge in your chest. Your head's been pounding for 3 days straight. So you do what any normal person does in 2025. You type those symptoms into Google, and within seconds, you've diagnosed yourself with a brain tumor, 3 types of cancer, and a disease that was eradicated in 1952. Welcome to Dr. Google's office, where every headache is a death sentence. Medical websites list every possible condition from "you need a nap" to "start planning your funeral." But our brains are wired to focus on the worst-case scenarios. It's like asking for directions and being told there's a 0.001% chance you'll be eaten by wolves on the way. You'll be thinking about the wolves the entire trip. This phenomenon has gotten so bad that doctors have a name for it: cyberchondria. You Google your symptoms and decide it's just a cold. You'll tough it out with some tea and Netflix, but it could actually be pneumonia. By the time you finally see a real doctor, that harmless cold has turned into a serious infection. Real doctors don't just match keywords like a search engine. They take your medical history. They examine you. They run tests. They consider factors that Dr. Google doesn't even know exist. The algorithm is designed to show you comprehensive information, not diagnose you. It's also designed to keep you clicking. Nothing makes you click more than thinking you might be dying. The internet is great for finding a doctor or understanding a diagnosis you already have. But diagnosing yourself based on a search algorithm is like performing surgery on yourself because you watched a YouTube tutorial. So next time you feel sick, put down the phone and make an appointment with someone who spent 8 years in medical school, not 8 minutes on WebMD. Number 3. Survival tricks that kill. You're lost in the wilderness with nothing but your wits and whatever terrible advice you half remember from action movies. You're about to become nature's newest statistic. The classic snake bite scenario. Your buddy gets bitten by a snake, and suddenly you think you're Indiana Jones. You whip out your pocket knife, slice open the wound, and start sucking like you're trying to get the last bit of milkshake through a straw. Venom spreads through your bloodstream faster than gossip in a small town. By the time you've made your dramatic first cut, that venom is already on a highway to the heart. Your mouth is basically a bacteria nightclub, and you just gave them VIP access to an open wound. Plus, if you have any tiny cuts in your mouth, now you're poisoned too. The only real treatment is anti-venom at a hospital. The booze blanket. You're freezing in the wilderness, but hey, you've got whiskey. Time to warm up the old-fashioned way. Wrong. That warm, fuzzy feeling you get from alcohol is your body's heat escaping faster than your dignity at a karaoke bar. Alcohol makes your blood vessels expand, sending all your precious core heat straight to your skin, where it can escape into the cold air. It's like trying to heat your house by opening all the windows during a blizzard. You feel warmer while you're actually becoming a human popsicle. Your body temperature is dropping faster than your chances of survival. The desert classic, cactus water. Lost in the desert, dying of thirst, and there's a cactus. Time to slice it open and drink that sweet plant juice like you're in a survival documentary. Except most cacti are basically nature's way of saying, "I dare you to drink me." They're packed with acids and toxins that'll make you vomit, have diarrhea, and possibly paralyze you temporarily. Nothing says hydration like losing fluids from both ends while your kidneys shut down. Sure, there are maybe 2 types of cacti that won't immediately turn your insides into a toxic waste dump, but identifying them while hallucinating from dehydration is probably not going to happen. So next time you're in a survival situation, maybe don't rely on Hollywood survival myths, unless your goal is to speedrun natural selection. Number 2. DIY dentistry disasters. You see someone fixing their teeth with rubber bands. You think it looks easy. Congratulations. You're about to turn your mouth into a horror movie. People are out here using paper clips, fishing line, and earring backs as braces. That's right, earring backs. The same things that get lost in your couch cushions are now orthodontic equipment, apparently. They wrap rubber bands around their teeth thinking they'll just slide together like puzzle pieces. Except your teeth aren't Lego blocks. They have roots and nerves, and they're attached to your skull. Moving teeth safely takes years of training. Using random objects can destroy your tooth roots and damage your gums. Instead of straight teeth, you'll have no teeth. Then there's the DIY filling crowd. These geniuses buy craft wax online and shove it into their cavities. You know what that's like, it's like putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound, except the bullet is still in there, and it's getting angrier. These fixes trap bacteria inside your tooth. That tiny cavity becomes a massive infection. Your tooth is literally rotting from the inside while you're sitting there proud of your $5 solution. Eventually you'll need a root canal, or just lose the tooth entirely. So next time you see a dental hack online, the only thing you should be putting in your mouth from the internet is terrible food recipes. At least those only ruin one meal, not your entire face. Number 1. Slim down scams harm. Every weight loss miracle sounds like it was invented by someone who failed basic biology. These scams promise you'll drop pounds faster than a clumsy waiter drops plates. The forbidden food shortcut. This genius plan tells you to just delete entire food groups from existence. No carbs, no fats. Some even say avoid all fruit because sugar is apparently the devil now. It's like trying to run a car by removing half the engine parts and hoping for the best. Your brain runs on carbs. Without them, you're basically asking your brain to work on fumes. And those healthy fats everyone's so scared of are literally what your hormones are made from. You might lose some water weight at first. Then your body realizes what you're doing and goes into full rebellion mode. Suddenly you're dreaming about bread, fantasizing about butter, and ready to sell your soul for a banana. These hacks don't make you healthier. They just make you a tired, hungry person with expensive pee and a broken metabolism. Real weight loss is boring. It's eating normal food in normal amounts and moving your body regularly. But nobody's getting rich selling common sense. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.